Hello, and welcome to Great Sleep. Get ready to listen and relax. Tonight I'll tell you a bedtime story about an astronomer's cozy home and his adventures. The small cottage stood nestled in the heart of the countryside, surrounded by rolling green fields that stretched as far as the eye could see. It was a place of tranquility and solitude, where the only sounds were the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant chirping of birds. This was Ethan Thompson's sanctuary, a place where he could escape the chaos of the world and immerse himself in his true passion, studying the stars. Ethan was a 35-year-old astronomer with a deep love and fascination for the mysteries of the universe. His calm and introspective nature made him well suited to his chosen field, as he spent countless hours observing and contemplating the celestial wonders that adorn the night sky. The cottage itself was a reflection of Ethan's devotion to his work. Inside, shelves lined with books on astronomy filled every available space, their spines worn from years of use. Telescopes of various sizes and shapes stood proudly in the corners of the room, their lenses polished to perfection. Astronomical instruments adorned the walls, each one carefully selected and treasured. Ethan had designed the cottage to be a haven for his studies. The walls were painted a soft shade of blue, reminiscent of the night sky, while the wooden floors were polished to a shine. Large windows allowed natural light to flood the space during the day, providing a warm and inviting atmosphere. Outside, a garden bloomed with colorful flowers, their petals dancing in the gentle breeze. A path led from the cottage to a small wooden deck, where Ethan would often sit and gaze up at the stars. It was here that he found solace and inspiration, surrounded by the beauty of nature and the mysteries of the universe. Ethan's cottage was more than just a place to live. It was his sanctuary, a haven where he could immerse himself in his studies and connect with the universe on a deeper level. The moment he stepped through the door, he felt a sense of peace wash over him, as if the cottage itself exuded an aura of tranquility. The main living area was cozy and inviting, with a comfortable sofa and armchair ranged around a small coffee table. A fireplace stood against one wall, its crackling flames providing warmth and comfort on cold winter nights. Above the fireplace, a large painting of the night sky hung, its vibrant colors capturing the ethereal beauty of the stars. To the left of the living area was a small kitchen, where Ethan would prepare simple meals to sustain him during his long nights of observation. The countertops were cluttered with jars of herbs and spices, and the smell of freshly brewed coffee filled the air. The bedroom, located at the back of the cottage, was a peaceful retreat. A large, plush bed dominated the room, its soft sheets inviting Ethan to rest and dream. A window overlooked the garden, allowing him to wake up to the sight of sunlight streaming through the leaves. Ethan's days were spent in quiet solitude, surrounded by his beloved books and instruments. He would spend hours reading, studying ancient texts and scientific journals, immersing himself in the wealth of knowledge that had been accumulated over centuries. As the sun began to set, he would make his way outside, setting up his telescope to observe the night sky. Ethan's passion for astronomy had not gone unnoticed by his friends and colleagues, who often made the journey to his cottage to engage in conversations under the stars. They would gather around the small wooden table on the porch, sipping hot tea and engaging in lively discussions about the mysteries of the universe. On one particular evening, Ethan's closest friend, Sarah, joined him at his cottage. Sarah was a fellow astronomer, and the two had bonded over their shared love for the stars. They sat on the porch, their teacups in hand, as the sun began to set and the first stars appeared in the night sky. "The stars seem particularly bright tonight," Sarah remarked, her eyes fixed on the heavens above. Ethan nodded in agreement. "Yes, it's a clear night, perfect for observation. I've been studying a new galaxy, and I'm eager to see if I can spot any new phenomena." Sarah smiled. "You always have such a keen eye for detail, Ethan. I'm sure you'll make some exciting discoveries." Ethan chuckled modestly. "I hope so. But more than anything, I just love being able to witness the beauty of the universe firsthand. It fills me with a sense of awe and wonder." Sarah nodded, her gaze still fixed on the stars. "I feel the same way. There's something about the vastness of space that puts everything into perspective. It reminds us of how small we are in the grand scheme of things." Ethan looked at Sarah, his eyes shining with excitement. "And yet, despite our smallness, we have the ability to explore and understand the universe. Isn't that incredible?" Sarah smiled warmly. "It truly is. And I'm grateful to have you as a friend and colleague on this journey. Your passion and dedication inspire me every day." Ethan felt a surge of gratitude for Sarah's friendship. Together, they continued their conversation under the stars, their voices carrying into the night as they marveled at the wonders of the universe. One of Ethan's greatest joys was observing the night sky. Each evening, as darkness descended upon the countryside, he would venture outside, his heart filled with anticipation. He would find a comfortable spot in the grass, lying down and gazing up at the expanse above him. The beauty of the night sky never failed to take Ethan's breath away. The stars twinkled like tiny diamonds scattered across a velvet canvas, while the moon cast a soft glow that illuminated the landscape below. The Milky Way stretched across the sky like a river of stardust, its ethereal glow captivating all who beheld it. Ethan would lie there for hours, lost in his thoughts and observations. He marveled at the vastness of the universe, the countless stars and galaxies that stretched beyond the limits of human comprehension. It was in these moments that he felt a profound connection to something greater than himself, a sense of awe and wonder that filled his soul. On this particular night, as Ethan lay on the grass, he noticed a particularly bright star in the sky. Its brilliance stood out against the backdrop of twinkling lights, drawing his attention. Curiosity piqued, he focused his telescope on the star, adjusting the lens until it came into sharp focus. To his amazement, Ethan discovered that the star was not just a single point of light. It was actually a binary star system, consisting of two stars locked in an eternal dance. Their gravitational pull caused them to orbit around each other, their paths intertwined in an intricate celestial waltz. Ethan watched in awe as the two stars circled each other, their movements synchronized in a mesmerizing display of cosmic choreography. He marveled at the beauty and precision of their dance, captivated by the sheer elegance of the celestial ballet. As he observed, Ethan couldn't help but think of the parallels between the dance of the stars and the dance of life itself. Just as the stars moved in harmony with each other, so too did humans navigate their own orbits, their paths intersecting and intertwining in ways both expected and unexpected. Lost in his thoughts, Ethan felt a renewed sense of wonder and appreciation for the beauty of the universe. He knew that there were countless celestial phenomena waiting to be discovered, and he felt a deep sense of gratitude for the opportunity to witness and study them. Ethan's passion for astronomy had taught him to find peace and wonder in the natural world. He would often take long walks through the countryside, his footsteps guided by the rhythm of his thoughts. He would stroll through fields of wildflowers, their vibrant colors dancing in the breeze. He would sit by the edge of a babbling brook, listening to the soothing melody of its waters. In these moments, Ethan felt a deep connection with nature. He understood that the beauty he observed in the night sky was mirrored in the world around him. The same cosmic forces that shaped the universe also shaped the landscapes he encountered on his walks. He would often pause to watch a bird soaring through the sky or marvel at the intricate patterns of a spider's web. These simple joys reminded him of the wonders that surrounded him every day, urging him to slow down and appreciate the world in all its splendor. On one of his walks, Ethan came across a meadow filled with blooming wildflowers. The air was perfumed with their sweet scent, and a gentle breeze caused them to sway in a graceful dance. He couldn't help but be captivated by their beauty, the vibrant colors creating a tapestry that seemed almost otherworldly. Ethan sat down in the middle of the meadow, his fingers grazing the soft petals of a nearby flower. He closed his eyes and allowed himself to be fully present in that moment, immersing himself in the sights, sounds, and scents of nature. As he sat there, a sense of peace washed over him, as if he had become one with the world around him. He felt a deep connection to the earth beneath him, the sky above him, and everything in between. It was in these moments of stillness and reflection that Ethan found solace and inspiration, reminding him of the beauty and wonder that existed beyond the confines of his cottage. The dance of the stars ignited a new curiosity within Ethan. He became consumed with the idea that the universe was trying to communicate with him, that there was a language hidden within the celestial patterns. He immersed himself in ancient texts and scientific theories, searching for clues that would help him decipher this cosmic language. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months as Ethan delved deeper into his studies. He pored over ancient manuscripts, deciphering cryptic symbols and unraveling long-forgotten knowledge. He sought out fellow astronomers and engaged in spirited debates, exchanging ideas and theories in an attempt to unlock the secrets of the stars. Ethan's determination never wavered, even in the face of setbacks and dead ends. He knew that the answers he sought were out there, waiting to be discovered. And so, he pressed on, driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and a burning desire to understand the language of the universe. On one particularly rainy afternoon, Ethan found himself engrossed in an ancient text written by a renowned astronomer from centuries past. The pages were yellowed with age, and the ink had faded in some places, but the words still held a profound wisdom. As he read, Ethan came across a passage that spoke of the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. It described a theory that suggested the stars were not just random points of light, but rather a complex network of celestial beings communicating with each other through a language beyond human comprehension. Ethan's heart raced with excitement as he realized that this theory aligned with his own observations and intuition. He felt a surge of hope and determination, knowing that he was on the right track. Armed with this newfound knowledge, Ethan continued his studies with renewed vigor. He spent long nights poring over star charts and mathematical equations, searching for patterns and connections that would help him decipher the language of the universe. And slowly, but surely, the pieces began to fall into place. Ethan started to notice recurring symbols and sequences in the stars, patterns that seemed to hold a deeper meaning. He meticulously recorded his observations, creating a comprehensive catalog of celestial symbols and their potential translations. Amidst his tireless pursuit of knowledge, Ethan would often find solace in moments of reflection. He would venture deep into the countryside, far away from the distractions of everyday life. There, surrounded by nature's embrace, he would sit in silence, contemplating the vastness of the universe. As he gazed up at the night sky, he marveled at the countless stars that dotted its expanse. He pondered his place in this vast cosmic tapestry, humbled by the realization that he was but a speck in the grand scheme of things. Yet, in that moment, he also felt a profound sense of connection to everything around him. Ethan understood that his journey was not just about unraveling the mysteries of the universe. It was also about discovering himself. Through his studies and observations, he had learned patience, perseverance, and the importance of embracing the unknown. He had learned to find joy in the simple pleasures that surrounded him, to appreciate the beauty of nature and the wonders of the night sky. On one of his reflection walks, Ethan found himself standing at the edge of a cliff, overlooking a vast expanse of rolling hills and valleys. The wind whipped through his hair, carrying with it the scent of fresh grass and wildflowers. He closed his eyes and allowed himself to be fully present in that moment, embracing the beauty and serenity of the natural world. As he stood there, a sense of peace washed over him, as if the universe itself was whispering its secrets to him. He felt a deep connection to everything around him, a profound understanding that he was part of something much greater than himself. In that moment, Ethan made a silent vow to continue his journey of discovery, not just for the sake of knowledge, but also to honor the beauty and wonder of the universe. He knew that there were still countless mysteries waiting to be unraveled, and he was determined to play his part in uncovering them. One fateful night, as Ethan sat at his telescope, he made a discovery that would change his life forever. He had been studying a distant star cluster, its light traveling millions of years to reach his lens. As he observed, he noticed a peculiar pattern in the stars, a sequence that seemed to repeat itself in a rhythmic dance. Ethan's heart raced with excitement as he realized that he had stumbled upon a celestial phenomenon that had never been documented before. He meticulously recorded his observations, sketching diagrams and taking detailed notes. He knew that this discovery would not only contribute to the body of scientific knowledge, but also inspire others to look up at the stars with a renewed sense of wonder. Word of Ethan's discovery quickly spread among the astronomical community, and he was invited to present his findings at a prestigious conference. Scientists from around the world gathered to hear him speak, their eyes filled with anticipation and curiosity. As Ethan took the stage, he felt a mixture of nerves and excitement. He had spent countless hours preparing for this moment, poring over his research and refining his presentation. Now, it was time to share his discovery with the world. He began by describing the star cluster he had been studying, its unique characteristics and position in the universe. Then, he delved into the details of his observation, explaining the pattern he had discovered in the stars and the significance of its repetition. The audience listened intently, their attention focused solely on Ethan and his groundbreaking discovery. They marveled at the complexity and beauty of the celestial dance he had uncovered, their minds racing with possibilities and theories. As Ethan concluded his presentation, the room erupted in applause. Scientists and astronomers approached him, eager to discuss his findings and offer their congratulations. Ethan felt a sense of pride and accomplishment wash over him, knowing that his years of hard work and dedication had paid off. But amidst the accolades and excitement, Ethan remained humble. He knew that his discovery was just a small piece of the puzzle, a tiny glimpse into the vastness of the universe. There was still so much more to learn, so many more mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Ethan was not content to keep his discoveries to himself. He organized lectures and workshops, inviting fellow astronomy enthusiasts to his cottage to share his knowledge and experiences. People from all walks of life gathered in his small living room, their eyes filled with anticipation as Ethan took center stage. With passion and eloquence, Ethan recounted his journey of discovery, explaining complex concepts in a way that everyone could understand. He used visual aids and interactive demonstrations to engage his audience, making astronomy come alive before their very eyes. The room buzzed with excitement as Ethan shared his latest findings, igniting a spark of curiosity in the hearts of those who listened. He knew that by sharing his knowledge, he was not only inspiring others, but also ensuring that the wonders of the universe would continue to be explored and celebrated for generations to come. After each lecture, Ethan would invite his guests outside to view the night sky through his telescope. They would gather in the garden, their eyes fixed on the stars as Ethan pointed out constellations and shared fascinating anecdotes about their mythology. On one such evening, Ethan's friend Sarah approached him, her eyes shining with excitement. "Ethan, I can't thank you enough for sharing your knowledge with us. I've learned so much from you, and it has truly reignited my passion for astronomy." Ethan smiled warmly. "I'm glad to hear that, Sarah. It's always been my goal to inspire others to look up at the stars and appreciate the beauty of the universe. We are all connected to the cosmos in some way, and by studying the stars, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world." Sarah nodded, her gaze fixed on the night sky. "You're right, Ethan. The stars have a way of reminding us of our own insignificance and yet, at the same time, our infinite potential. It's a humbling and awe-inspiring experience." Ethan placed a hand on Sarah's shoulder. "I'm grateful to have you by my side on this journey, Sarah. Your friendship and support mean the world to me." Sarah smiled warmly. "Likewise, Ethan. Let's continue to explore the wonders of the universe together, one discovery at a time." And so, Ethan and Sarah continued their mission of sharing knowledge and inspiring others to look up at the stars. They organized more lectures and workshops, reaching out to schools and community centers to spread their love for astronomy. As Ethan reflected on his journey, he realized that the stars had taught him valuable lessons about life and the universe. They had taught him the importance of patience, for the secrets of the cosmos were not revealed easily. They had taught him perseverance, for every setback was an opportunity to learn and grow. And most importantly, they had taught him the beauty of embracing the unknown, for it was in the vastness of the universe that true wonder could be found. Ethan had come to understand that his purpose was not just to unravel the mysteries of the universe, but also to inspire others to look up at the stars and dream. He wanted to share the joy and awe he felt every time he witnessed a celestial event or made a new discovery. He wanted others to experience the same sense of wonder that had shaped his life. And so, he continued to study and observe, to share his knowledge and passion with all who would listen. For he knew that the wonders of the universe were meant to be explored and celebrated, and that by looking up at the stars, we could find a connection to something greater than ourselves. As Ethan lay on the grass one evening, gazing up at the night sky, he couldn't help but feel a profound sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the beauty and wonder of the universe, for the friendships and connections he had made along his journey, and for the opportunity to pursue his passion. He closed his eyes and allowed himself to be fully present in that moment, embracing the stillness and serenity of the night. And as he lay there, surrounded by the beauty of nature and the mysteries of the stars, he felt a deep sense of peace wash over him. And in that moment, Ethan knew that he was exactly where he was meant to be, in his cottage in the countryside, under the vast expanse of the night sky, connected to something greater than himself.